welcome back to Movie Rant. I'm Josh.
Eric.
And let's go ahead and get started.
Sneak peek of the week.
So if you haven't heard yet, Christian Bale was offered $50 million by Warner Brothers to reprise his role as the world's greatest detective in the new Superman-Batman movie. Please do not let this happen. Nolan's series is a standalone series. It has nothing to deal with the DC universe. I really don't see how they could do this chronologically and how it would make sense at all. Not to mention at the end of Dark Knight Rises, spoiler alert, Bruce Wayne fakes his death and he's no longer Batman, and he gives it over to Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, Robin, to carry on the name, to carry on that symbol of hope, to be Batman. So why don't you comment below, let me know what you think on this. You heard what I think. I don't really care for it. I'm really looking forward to maybe Jeffrey Dean Morgan to play Batman, which is one of the rumors, or Josh Brolin, who would be fantastic to play Batman in the new movie. So comment below, let me know what you think.
Review time!
This week, Eric and myself decided to go see Kick-Ass 2, which takes place 2 years after Kick-Ass. Dave, aka Kick-Ass, is now in a super team of friends called Justice Forever, fighting crime and saving the day on the street, while Red Mist, aka the Mother, is starting to be the world's first supervillain and getting himself together a supervillain team, if you want to call it. So the MFer, went PG for you, decides to get his revenge for after what Kick-Ass did to his dad, blowing him up with a bazooka, and they're just pure and utter chaos for the rest of the film, and it's just, I'll let Eric go ahead and talk about the characters, because it's just awesome.
Aaron Johnson reprises his role as Kick-Ass in this movie, does a great job, just like the first movie. He is jacked in this movie, which eventually makes sense because he is trained by Hit Girl to be an actual superhero. Also reprising her role is Chloe Moretz. She is a little bit older in this movie, so she's able to do a lot more athletically, which makes her superhero prowess as Hit Girl even more believable. Christopher Mintz-Plasse also comes back, but not as the Red Mist. He has discarded his superhero name for the MFer. He is now the main antagonist of the film. He has a much bigger role in this movie. I feel like he did a great job stepping up to the plate and pulling off the bad guy. A new superhero we have in this movie is Colonel Stars and Stripes. He's played by Jim Carrey, who, only making a brief appearance in the movie, I feel like he stole the show. Just a veteran actor doing what he knows how to do.
Overall, I feel Kick-Ass 2 was good, but not as good as the first one. It just really didn't have that emotional captivation the first one brought you with the, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the first one, Big Daddy Nicolas Cage's death, the scene where he's on fire, and he's still trying to tell Hit Girl what to do because she's still uncertain of everything, and she's still listening to him, and she's so focused, and then the scene, his last words, I thought was just brilliant when it comes to an action film.
See, I would disagree with you. I feel like Kick-Ass 2 had that emotional thing. I won't give you any spoilers, but there is a prime character that meets his untimely demise, and I feel like that really did push the ending of the movie with the last, how I guess put boss fight. I feel like it did have that push, that emotional push. So
my other big thing was that the first one was so small based, and in this one there ends up being like 30 superheroes and 30 supervillains. And the first one is set on a real life basis, and I think they just went a little bit too far-fetched. But I feel like the filmmakers, the writers, the director, they all knew that, okay, we're kind of pushing it too far. So they honed it back in at the very end, and they actually ended it pretty well.
See, the only part of the movie that I felt was too superpowery to the point where it was kind of silly was the character Mother Russia. She seems to be invincible, and she just walks through police officers. But I mean, she was the only one that I felt was too powerful, I guess, in a sense. And on to the groups of superheroes and supervillains. I know you've seen in the trailers there is that big fight. The group of superheroes started out as community servicemen, and they just came to the aid of a friend, which I believe, and the people with the MFer, they're all convicts that he's paying, as he says his superpower is, I'm rich, I don't have to fight, this is my superpower, I have money.
See, I really like that aspect,
yeah,
actually.
that was a really great line in the movie, I thought. But I believe that these convicts would do the things that they do for no money for his payment, so I can believe that the big fight would happen.
So overall, I really liked it, so I'm going to give it was a good movie. I'm glad I watched it in theaters, but I might wait till it is used when it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray.
On the rating system, I'm going to give it, you were a really good movie, and I'm really glad that you didn't screw up being a sequel.
Well, that's all we have to rant about this episode.
Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the page below so you can have some input on our next episode. We'll be back every Friday at 5 where we'll rant about some more stuff.
Catch you later.